Switching from a standard version of Windows 10, such as Home, Pro, or Enterprise, to Windows 10 LTSC, Long-Term Servicing Channel, is a decision often made by users or organizations seeking a more stable, minimalist, and maintenance-light operating system. Before diving into how to make this switch without losing data, it's important to understand what LTSC is, why it's different from the regular editions, and why you might want to make the change. What is Windows 10 LTSC? Windows 10 LTSC is a special version of Windows 10 developed primarily for mission-critical environments. Think medical systems, industrial control systems, ATMs, kiosks, and other setups where stability and long-term support are crucial. LTSC is part of the Windows 10 Enterprise family, but unlike the regular Enterprise Edition, it doesn't receive the biannual feature updates that Microsoft pushes to other versions of Windows 10. Instead, Windows 10 LTSC receives only security updates and critical fixes, no feature upgrades. Comes without bloatware, such as Cortana, the Microsoft Store, or bundled apps like Xbox or News. Has a 10-year support lifecycle, 5 years mainstream plus 5 years extended support. Is designed for systems where changes and downtime must be minimized. Because of these characteristics, LTSC is highly valued in environments where reliability outweighs new features or user customization. Why switch to Windows 10 LTSC? People and organizations may want to switch to LTSC for several reasons. Reduced system resource usage. Without background services like Cortana or pre-installed apps constantly running, LTSC performs leaner and faster. Fewer distractions. LTSC removes many consumer-focused features, offering a cleaner and more focused desktop experience. Long-term stability. With fewer updates and changes, LTSC minimizes compatibility issues and system disruptions. Privacy. LTSC doesn't include telemetry and data collection features to the same extent as standard Windows versions. For IT admins managing critical systems or advanced users who dislike frequent updates and changes, LTSC is often seen as the ideal version of Windows 10. The catch: LTSC isn't meant for everyone. Microsoft explicitly discourages using LTSC on general-purpose PCs. It lacks many modern features, including the Microsoft Store, many UWP apps, and other quality-of-life features. For everyday use, web browsing, media, gaming, LTSC can feel restrictive unless you're willing to tweak and install things manually. Additionally, upgrading to LTSC is not supported via the usual update mechanisms. This means you can't just flip a switch or run a quick update from a regular Windows 10 installation. Microsoft treats LTSC as a separate edition, which means changing to it is more like installing a new OS, but there are careful steps you can take to retain your data. Switch to Windows 10 LTSC without losing data. Since a direct upgrade path from Windows 10 Pro or Home to LTSC is not officially supported, you'll need to perform a custom install using LTSC installation media. This is similar to a clean install, but if done correctly, it can preserve your personal files and folders. However, apps and settings will be removed, so a backup is highly recommended. In the next section, we'll walk you through exactly how to perform this switch carefully, with data retention in mind, and with safety nets in place. Before you start, back up your data, just in case. Make sure your system is running Windows 10 Home or Pro. Download the matching LTSC ISO. Language must match your current install. This method works for Windows 10 Pro/Home, LTSC 2019/2021, same architecture. Laptop computers. Step 1. Check current version. Use the following CMD commands. slmgr/dli. This tells you your current Windows edition. dism/online/getntl. This reveals your language pack, e.g. ENUS. Laptop computers. Make sure your LTSC ISO matches this language and bit version, x64 or x86. Step 2. Mount the LTSC ISO. Right-click the ISO file and select Mount. Open the mounted drive. Do not run setup.exe yet. Step 3. Registry tweak to allow in-place upgrade. Normally, Upgrading to LTSC from Home/Pro disables the Keep Files and Apps option. To fix that, Option A. Manual Edit, Regedit. Open Registry Editor. Regedit. Navigate to HKEY_local_machine/Microsoft/Windows NT/current version. Step 4. Extract the ISO. Mounting can be slow or buggy. Use 7-zip to extract it to a folder. Right-click ISO 7-zip, extract to folder. Open the folder and run setup.exe. Step 5. Run setup and upgrade. Launch setup.exe from the extracted folder. Choose Keep Files and Apps. Follow prompts to install LTSC. If the option is still grayed out, double-check your registry values and language match. Switching to Windows 10 LTSC is more than just a technical adjustment. It's a conscious decision to step away from the noise, instability, and excess that so often define modern operating systems. In a world where updates arrive uninvited, features you never asked for flood your system, and your attention is constantly being pulled in 1,000 directions, LTSC offers a refreshing alternative, a version of Windows that does what it's supposed to do, and nothing more. It doesn't chase trends or experiment with your workflow. It stays quiet, efficient, and reliable, allowing you to focus on what actually matters. This isn't just about performance, it's about philosophy. It's about recognizing that not every system needs to be bloated with social feeds, gaming hubs, or animated news widgets. Sometimes, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Choosing LTSC is a subtle but powerful way to reclaim your digital space, to say, I don't need more, I need better. It reflects a mindset of intention, of cutting through digital clutter, of valuing stability over novelty, and of choosing control over convenience. As the tech world races ahead with louder and shinier things, there's something quietly profound about choosing to pause, evaluate, and configure your tools on your own terms. If you've made this change, or you're considering it, know that you're not just tweaking an operating system. You're shaping an environment that respects your time, your work, and your peace of mind. And in today's hyper-connected, constantly updating world, that is not just rare, it's revolutionary. And there you have it, a complete guide on how to switch your Windows 10 system to LTSC without losing any of your personal files or applications. This isn't just about streamlining your OS, it's about reclaiming control over your digital environment. No more forced updates, no unnecessary background apps, no bloat, just a clean, stable, and professional-grade system that lets you focus on what actually matters. If this video helped you, please consider hitting that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're interested in more content about Windows optimization, minimal setups, or digital privacy, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below, whether you've already made the switch, are considering it, or have questions about the LTSC version. I'm here to help, and this community grows stronger when we share our knowledge. All the tools, resources, and links I mentioned are in the description, including safe places to get the LTSC ISO, activation details, and backup tools if you need them. Thanks so much for watching, for being curious, and for taking that extra step to own your tech instead of letting it own you. Stay sharp, stay intentional, and I'll see you in the next one.